Hi, this is Tarot Reader. In this month of April 2023 and the next month, that's May 2023, there are some dates which are very important or have some sort of a significance, okay, for people who are into occult, for people who are into Wiccan rituals, or any kind of magical or metaphysical activities. The first date is which is the 5th or the 6th of April. That's the full moon in April 2023. Now this full moon is a pink moon, okay. For someone who's looking for new relationship, for someone who is eagerly awaiting for a new person to enter your life, or someone who is in a relationship where you do not know exactly whether this is a relationship which is worthy to carry it forward. Sometimes you are in relationships or equations where you do not know, because there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of confusion. You do not know whether to continue with the relationship. Is it worth the effort? Because no one wants to live in a sense of regret later on, that is this relationship worth it, okay. Although we may not get an answer, that's again a probability. But the point is that you're looking for that inner voice of yours to tell you, or some sort of an answer or an acknowledgement, okay. Is it worth to continue with this relationship, or do you need to take a back seat, or do you need to withdraw? What exactly you need to do? Okay, keeping two things in mind, that whatever decision you take is something that is wise. It's something that you don't regret in the long run, okay. And the relationship decision that you take should not be a hyper one. If this is not a relationship meant for you in the long term, but is it important for the present? Because sometimes you need some people in your life, even if they are toxic, maybe for the time being, because if they are not there, then the absence can be more toxic than the presence, okay. So to exactly find an answer for this kind of a chaos or confusion in your life, okay. So what ideally is Instagram, YouTube is filled with really good rituals, okay. Look out for the rituals which are not charging you, okay, where it's clearly the details, the ingredients, everything is mentioned. You get some amazing invocations, because I keep hunting for them, honestly, okay. So try to do any of those candle rituals, the red candle or the dark pink or the dark magenta colored, okay. Reading any of the invocations of Aphrodite, or any of the goddess invocations, okay. Especially for someone looking for new love, okay, do the ritual. For someone looking for any element of clarity, okay, it's better you take your partner's picture, light the red or the pink candle, keep the candle on top of the picture, okay, and read the invocation and pray, and let the divine decide what is in store for you. You may find an answer, you may not find an answer, okay. But one thing is good, when you put it out in the universe, you put it out across the other dimension, that you're looking for an answer, because sometimes we are so closed in our own emotions, okay. We don't want to look for an answer outside. We are like adamant we have to find an answer within this, or we are adamant that this is the person and we have to make it happen. But you can't make everything happen, right? Sometimes you have to give up at some stage. So yes, so the 5th and the 6th of April, this ritual is something that is good. You can also search out for many other rituals online, okay, but the dates are important, okay. Any ritual you do to invite a new partner, to get clarity, or even if you want to strengthen your existing relationship, please do the rituals on any of these 2 days, depending on the location you are in, and the moon is at its peak, okay. But for someone who is in a chaotic relationship, don't run away from questioning that relationship, at least within yourself, because sometimes we need to have doubts, we need to have more clarity, because you're never going to be in a situation which is going to be 100% right or 100% wrong. Even the most negative one will give you some positive result at some stage, and the most positive one will also have some side effect you will have to pay a price for. The second date, okay, is the 22nd of April. The country in which I reside, this is an important auspicious date. It's called as Akshay Trithiya. So this is a date when they say whatever you do, it keeps happening throughout the year, okay. Lord Vishnu, or in the typical planetary combination, the Jupiterian element, okay, the deity helps you to ensure that indulgence or whatever you do is something that is consistent throughout the year, okay. Normally people buy expensive jewelry, it could be gold, could be diamond, so that you are rich enough throughout the year to be able to purchase something so luxurious, Okay, buying maybe an expensive clothing or maybe a perfume bottle or anything related to your line of profession. Let's say if you're someone who uses gadgets a lot, so maybe buying an iPad sleeve in pure leather, or in a dark color like maroon brown, camel brown, or even if you're someone who's into makeup and all those stuff on YouTube, you're a blogger who's also an influencer, then maybe you can buy in a few your makeup items which you're going to be using. But these should be items which are not exactly for review. These are items which you're going to indulge in. You already know their quality, you've used them before, but something luxurious, something you'll use it occasionally throughout the year whenever you find important work. Yeah, but 22nd April is important. So if you are looking for love, relationships, money, try to buy maybe something, maybe a stole, maybe a scarf, but something like luxurious, something expensive, maybe in dark pinkish, like rose pink color, very dusky, very matte but strong pigmented one. Even if you wish to buy it in mustard yellow or dark burgundy, those kind of colors. Yeah, but please do buy. Or maybe a perfume bottle, or an eau de parfum, eau de toilette, or an ether bottle, a perfumed oil, but it should be a strong pungent fragrance, maybe something which is saffron based, okay, or sandalwood based, okay, something very strong, pungent, with that exotic element in that fragrance, which is very unusual, and something that you're going to you should feel luxurious when you use it. Okay, so something that of that kind needs to be purchased on that day. Yeah. The third date is the 19th of May. Okay, that's the day when we, in the country in which I reside, we worship Lord Saturn on that day, because that's the day he's born. That is the no moon day, and that is falling on a Friday. So for those who have been into toxic relationships in your life, or you've been into relationships where you have literally no control, or you've been through any sort of endless pain, maybe legal battles, I think this day is very auspicious, especially when it comes to overcoming any pattern in your life which is something beyond your reach, or anything which has been giving you trouble for years and years. Okay, so burning maybe a red candle, a dark red pillar candle, but something which is like 2 inches thick, okay, in dark red, blood red color, or maybe in black color, or maybe both. Okay, if you have buried your near and dear ones, maybe on their grave you can offer it. You can burn the candles, maybe one red, one black. Okay, if you're not from a religion where the dead are buried in your religion, then maybe you can just offer burn a red and a black candle on a grave which is nearby where you live. Okay, and preferably try to buy something in black, purple, or dark red, anything. Maybe it could be innerwear, it could be a work shirt. Okay, but buy it on that day. Yeah. And if you wish to buy any a silver item, okay, any pure silver or platinum item, if your budget allows you, on that day. Yeah, and wear it only on important days when you know that there is something that's important. Okay, maybe you have to meet someone you have loved, or there's a new person you connect with on a dating app, and you end up discovering that this is someone you really like. Okay, or maybe there's a court date or something which is very important and critical at that point in time. Yeah, and try to ensure that when you're performing these three any rituals on these 3 days, okay, you're wearing the colors which are ruled by these things. Like on the 5th and the 6th, try to wear something which is in reds or pinks or burgundies, and on the 22nd of April, something in mustard yellow, or muddy yellow, or maybe dark brown or burgundy, even dark purple. Yeah, and on the 19th, something in black, dark purple, blood red. Yeah, I hope I've not offended. Yeah, blessed be. Thank you.